Welcome. Today we're exploring the top 3 rare United States of America Lincoln Wheat penny 1-cent coins, each valued for different conditions, key mint marks, and special varieties that collectors are always searching for. From early low mintage wheat cents and famous error coins to scarce wartime issues and beautifully preserved uncirculated examples, these 1-cent coins can sometimes be worth far more than their face value. The condition of the coin, whether it is heavily circulated, lightly worn, uncirculated, or preserved in pristine mint state, plays a major role in determining its collector value. Mint marks such as P, D, and S, along with rare no-mint mark varieties and notable minting errors, significantly affect rarity and demand among collectors. Let's get started. First up, the 2006 Lincoln penny, 1-cent coin without a mint mark in circulated condition may seem like a modern and ordinary coin, but when you truly pause and look at it closely, it begins to reveal a surprisingly rich story of history, movement, and everyday life that many people completely overlook. This coin was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, and the absence of a mint mark quietly confirms its origin, linking it to a facility that has played a central role in American coin production for generations, producing billions of coins that circulate across the nation. From the moment this penny was struck, it entered a fast-moving world of transactions, becoming part of daily life, passing from hand to hand, from stores to pockets, quietly collecting its own story without ever being noticed. On the obverse side, the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln stands as a symbol of leadership, strength, and unity, reminding us of a legacy that continues to influence the nation even today. This design, originally created by Victor David Brenner, has remained one of the most recognizable images in the world, making the Lincoln penny a powerful connection between past and present. Even in circulated condition, Lincoln's profile remains clear, though slightly softened by time, with light wear adding character and authenticity to the coin. Above his head, the phrase "In God We Trust" is still visible, carrying its message across years of circulation. To the left, liberty stands firm, representing the core values of the nation, while the date 2006 places this coin in a more modern era, yet still deeply connected to tradition. This coin existed in a time of rapid technological advancement and global change, yet it continued to serve the same simple purpose it always had, as a tool of everyday exchange. Turning the coin over, the Lincoln Memorial design appears, still present in 2006 before the later redesign of the penny, making this coin part of the final years of that historic reverse design. The structure, even with wear, remains recognizable, symbolizing honor, respect, and the enduring legacy of Lincoln. The words United States of America stretch across the top, clearly marking its origin, while 1 cent below defines its value. Above the memorial, E pluribus unum continues to represent unity, a message that connects the coin to the identity of the nation. The circulated condition of this coin tells its true story, showing signs of use such as small scratches, softened edges, and a slightly worn surface that reflects years of handling. Its color, often a mix of brown and faded red tones, comes from natural aging and exposure, giving it a warm and realistic appearance. Each mark on the coin is a reminder that it has been part of real life, used in transactions, carried in pockets, and handled by countless people. It may have been exchanged in small purchases, dropped into jars, or even forgotten for a time, only to be rediscovered later. Collectors often appreciate circulated coins like this because they carry authenticity, showing the true journey of a coin rather than a preserved, untouched state. The individuality of this penny makes it special, as no two circulated coins have exactly the same wear or history. Even though millions were produced, each coin develops its own identity over time. The Lincoln Penny series is one of the longest-running and most collected coin series in the world, connecting generations through a shared piece of currency. Coins like the 2006 penny are particularly interesting because they belong to the final chapter of the Lincoln Memorial design era. This gives the coin additional historical importance, marking it as part of a transition period in modern coinage. Holding this coin today feels like holding a small piece of recent history, a reminder of how quickly time passes and how everyday objects can become meaningful. It shows that even in a modern world, simple coins still carry stories worth discovering. The combination of its design, condition, and history makes this coin more than just currency. It becomes a collectible piece with character. For collectors, it represents both familiarity and hidden potential, encouraging closer inspection and appreciation. Every detail, from the worn lettering to the softened portrait, adds to its story and makes it unique. It reminds us that value is not always obvious, and sometimes the most common objects can hold surprising importance. And while it may appear to be just another penny, under the right conditions and with rare characteristics, a 2006 Lincoln penny like this can reach an incredible value of $45,000. Next up, the 1957 Lincoln wheat penny, 1-cent coin without a mint mark in circulated condition, may appear simple and ordinary at first glance, yet within its small copper body lies a deep and fascinating story that connects history, craftsmanship, and everyday life into one powerful and meaningful object. This coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and the absence of a mint mark tells us exactly where its journey began, in one of the most historic mints in the United States, a place responsible for producing coins that would circulate across the entire nation. From the moment it was created, this penny entered a world of motion, passing through countless hands, moving from place to place, becoming part of everyday transactions and quietly collecting a story that spans decades. On the obverse side, the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln stands with dignity and strength, representing leadership, unity, and a legacy that continues to inspire people even today. This timeless design was created by Victor David Brenner, whose artistic vision transformed a simple coin into a lasting tribute to one of America's greatest leaders. Even in circulated condition, Lincoln's profile remains clearly visible, though softened slightly by time, with gentle wear that adds authenticity and character to the coin. Above his head, the phrase "In God We Trust" remains present, slightly worn but still readable, carrying its message across generations. To the left, liberty stands as a bold reminder of freedom, while the date 1957 places this coin in a significant era just before a major design change in U.S. coinage. This was one of the final years of the wheat penny design, making it part of the closing chapter of a historic era that began in 1909. Turning the coin over reveals the classic wheat ears design, a symbol that has become iconic in the world of coin collecting, representing growth, prosperity, and the agricultural roots of the nation. The two wheat stalks curve gracefully along the edges, framing the words 1 cent in the center, creating a simple yet powerful design. Above that, United States of America clearly marks its origin, while E pluribus unum sits at the top, symbolizing unity among many. This reverse design is what gives the coin its name, the wheat penny, and it holds a special place in the hearts of collectors. In circulated condition, this coin shows signs of life, including small scratches, softened details, and a smooth surface that reflects years of handling. Its brown color, developed through natural oxidation, gives it a warm and aged appearance, adding depth and character to its look. Each mark on the coin tells a story, not of damage, but of experience, showing that it has been part of real human interactions over many years. It may have been used in daily purchases, saved in jars, or passed from one generation to another, quietly becoming a part of people's lives. Collectors often appreciate circulated wheat pennies because they carry authenticity, offering a glimpse into the past through their wear and appearance. The uniqueness of each coin makes it special, as no two circulated pennies share exactly the same journey or pattern of wear. This individuality transforms a simple coin into a personal piece of history. The 1957 wheat penny is especially interesting because it represents the final phase of a design that would soon be replaced by the Lincoln Memorial Reverse in 1959. This gives the coin additional historical importance, marking it as part of a transition period in American coinage. Holding this coin today feels like holding a piece of the past, a connection to a time when life was simpler and coins played an even more central role in daily transactions. It reminds us that even the smallest objects can carry deep meaning and connect us to history in a tangible way. The combination of its classic wheat design and circulated condition creates a balance of beauty and authenticity that collectors truly value. Every detail, from the worn wheat stalks to the softened lettering, adds to its identity and story. For collectors, this coin represents more than just value. It represents a journey through time and a connection to history. It shows that even something as common as a penny can become something extraordinary when viewed with curiosity and appreciation. The legacy of the wheat penny series continues to live on through coins like this, reminding us of the artistry and history behind everyday currency. And while it may seem like just a simple 1-cent coin, under the right conditions and with rare characteristics, a 1957 Lincoln wheat penny like this can reach an incredible value of $45,000. Next up, the 1958 Lincoln wheat penny with a D mint mark, 1-cent coin in very fine condition, is far more than just a piece of copper. It is a powerful symbol of the closing chapter of a historic era in American coinage, carrying with it both beauty and deep historical significance. At first glance, it may look like a simple coin, but once you take a closer look, you begin to notice the fine details, the preserved design, and the subtle wear that together tell a story stretching back more than half a century. This coin was minted at the Denver Mint, proudly marked with a small D mint mark, a detail that instantly connects it to its place of origin and adds an extra layer of interest for collectors. From the moment it was struck, this penny entered circulation, moving through countless hands, participating in everyday life, and quietly collecting its own unique journey through time. On the obverse side, the unmistakable portrait of Abraham Lincoln stands with strength and dignity, representing leadership, unity, and an enduring legacy that continues to inspire generations. This iconic design was created by Victor David Brenner, whose work transformed a simple coin into a lasting tribute to one of the most respected figures in American history. In very fine condition, Lincoln's features remain clear and sharp, with only light where visible on the highest points, allowing much of the original detail to shine through beautifully. Above his head, the phrase "In God We Trust" remains bold and readable, showing minimal signs of wear and reflecting the coin's well-preserved state. To the left, Liberty stands clearly, symbolizing freedom, while the date 1958 places this coin in a truly important year in U.S. coin history. This was the final year of the wheat penny design, making this coin part of the very end of a series that began in 1909, giving it special historical significance. Turning to the reverse side, the classic wheat ears design appears, one of the most beloved and recognizable coin designs ever created in the United States. The two wheat stalks curve along the edges, framing the words 1 cent in the center, creating a balanced and elegant composition. Above that, United States of America is clearly displayed, while E pluribus unum sits at the top, representing unity among many. This reverse design is what gives the coin its name, the wheat penny, and it holds a special place in the world of coin collecting. In very fine condition, the wheat stalks still show strong detail, with visible lines and texture that highlight the quality of the original minting. The coin's surface may show light wear, but it has avoided heavy damage, allowing it to retain much of its original beauty. Its color, often a rich brown or reddish brown, comes from natural aging, giving it a warm and authentic appearance. This toning adds depth and character, making the coin visually appealing and unique. Each small mark on the coin tells a story, reflecting the years it has spent in circulation and the many hands it has passed through. It may have been used in everyday purchases, saved over time, or even passed down through generations. Collectors value coins like this because they offer a perfect balance between history and condition, showing both use and preservation. The presence of the D mint mark adds an extra level of interest, as collectors often seek coins from different mints to complete their collections. The 1958 wheat penny is especially meaningful because it represents the final chapter of a design that would soon be replaced by the Lincoln Memorial in 1959. This makes it not just a coin, but a historical milestone in the evolution of U.S. currency. Holding this coin today feels like holding the end of an era, a piece of history that marks the transition from one design to another. It reminds us that even small changes in design can carry great historical importance. The combination of its final year status, its Denver origin, and its very fine condition makes this coin particularly appealing to collectors. Every detail, from the sharp wheat stalks to the clear lettering, adds to its identity and story. For collectors, this coin represents more than just value. It represents history, craftsmanship, and the excitement of owning a piece of the past. It proves that even a simple 1-cent coin can become something extraordinary when viewed through the lens of time and significance. And while it may appear modest, under the right conditions and with rare characteristics, a 1958 Lincoln wheat penny with a D mint mark like this can reach an incredible value of $45,000.